hour made almost 5 million and 22, so you can just copy me. Okay, how did she do that? Interesting.
One question I get all the time is how exactly did I go from zero to making over $120,000 per month at the age of 22. So in this video, I thought I'd share the 4 steps I took to go from working at Tim Hortons on minimum wage to now making over $1.3 million a year just from my laptop.
Yeah, she probably made a lot of money through her YouTube channel. So let's see how she did grow her YouTube channel and make that kind of money with her YouTube channel.
To break down how much money I was making at each stage of my journey, what businesses I've tried, and the key lessons I've learned so that you can do the same. Before we dive in, I just want to say I hope this doesn't sound like I'm trying to show off. The real reason I'm making this video is because I know how lonely it can be in the beginning. I know what it's like to feel lost and not know what business to start. And I know how hard it is to believe in yourself when all your friends and family are doubting you. But it was videos like this that helped me build my confidence and gave me the courage to just start.
Yep, that's good advice right here. You should not let other people discourage you from reaching your goal. If you have a big goal, if you have a dream, if you're working hard at it to make it come true, being financial freedom, for example, or starting a YouTube channel, then you should give it your all. You should put it 100% of your focus. You should give all that you have until you succeed. Do not try to quit too quickly. Only the people who quit then fail. If you keep at it, with consistent, with persistence, and with discipline, and do whatever it takes to succeed, then eventually you will be successful. I believe in you.
Hearing stories about other people's success honestly inspired me and helped me in times when I was really struggling. So my goal with this video is to hopefully do the same for you. Let's start at stage 1, how I went from $0 to $5,000. So probably like most of you, I started my career at a fast food restaurant at the age of 15. But while most of my friends were working to just spend money at the mall or buy like a new electric scooter, I was working over 30 hours per week while going to school full time, all because I had to save up for college and also help my mom pay the bills.
Yeah, a lot of people are in the same situation right now. They are really struggling financially, working many different jobs and not being able to make the ends meet, unfortunately. So that's the harsh reality we live in. So let's see how she came out of it.
There was one day I'll never forget. I took the bus from school to my mom's work. I got to my mom's job and she was working at a shawarma shop, and I remember feeling so sorry for her because she looked exhausted. She was the only person working there and she was running back and forth trying to finish the last orders before she closed the store. Seeing my 50-year-old mom so tired and drained honestly broke my heart because I knew she was working just to support me and take care of us, and I felt so hopeless in that moment. And
yeah, that's what many people experience, unfortunately. And she took the matter in her own hands, so we can applaud her for that. She made the conscious decision to improve her lifestyle, to improve her income, to do something to help her mom, right? And that's very, very great of her. Very good. She has a very good character. We can all agree on that.
And although this was a really hard time in my life, it did teach me a very important skill that would go on to make me millions of dollars. And that skill is work ethic. This is something not many people talk about, but it's such an important skill to develop early on in life, because a large part of your success is simply to just show up, even when you don't feel like it. And thanks to developing this skill at such a young age, I was able to save $5,000 in my first year of working my minimum wage job.
That's really good. It's really good that she was able to save so much working on a minimum wage job. And of course, work ethic is so important, especially if you're trying to improve your life, especially if you're trying to walk the path towards success and make more money. You definitely need work ethic. You definitely need consistency and persistence and discipline and put in the work necessary to succeed.
Now, let me share the first lesson you should take from this. The first step I recommend if you want to start a business is to save as much money as possible. Make sure you're working hard at your job, because not only will this help you develop your work ethic, but it'll also help you save up tons of money so that you can invest into your business. Now,
That's
let's
great
move
advice.
on to stage 2 of my journey, which is how I went from $5,000 to $60,000. Although my mom and I were working really hard, we were still struggling. My mom unfortunately never went to college, so she was stuck working 2 minimum wage jobs in order to support us. I found it really emotional to watch her struggle and be stressed out all the time. I remember it got so bad that I would have to skip a few days of school to pick up extra shifts at work just to help my mom pay the bills.
Yeah, that's actually very sad that she had to skip school so she can earn more money to support herself and her family. That's kind of the sad reality we live in. Unfortunately, so many people cannot afford to go to school, unfortunately, because they have to work. So they are able to eat and pay rent by the end of the month, unfortunately.
At this point, I was 16. I had no business experience, but I had this burning desire to make a ton of money. I had about $5,000 saved up, so I did what pretty much every teen does when they want to make money online. I started dropshipping. I was so nervous to get started, even though I spent almost a year watching every single video on YouTube and invested so much money into courses. The thought of spending my hard-earned money on something that could potentially fail really scared me. But after watching a ton of videos like this, I was convinced that my store would blow up and make me a millionaire. It just seemed so easy. All I had to do was find a product from China, build a website, run ads. At least that's what the gurus say. But
yeah, you should definitely not trust everything you hear from the internet, especially from the marketing gurus that are out there trying to sell their courses, right? You should definitely do your own research, have your own common sense, believe in yourself, and find a way to make it work, but don't rely on others to teach you exactly what you need to do. And of course, you should have common sense when going online, so you can trust the right people and follow the right people and ignore people that basically trying to scam you.
after launching my first product, I realized that wasn't the case. After 7 days and spending $500 on advertising, I made a total of $0. And after a few months, I eventually lost over $5,000, which was all the money I had at the time. It honestly felt like the whole world came crashing down all around me. I honestly just want to lay under my covers and hide forever. If you've ever experienced the feeling of losing a lot of money, you know how much it sucks. I honestly felt so alone and I spiraled into a deep depression. I had absolutely no mentors to help me and I had just given up on the idea of making money. I didn't even think about starting another business because I did not want to lose any more money. But
yeah, unfortunately, that's a great lesson to learn right here. You should definitely not quit. You should definitely not give up. You should definitely keep working toward your dreams and not let your failure discourage you. Everybody has hard times, everybody fails, everybody loses money. But do not let that bad experience deter you from trying to reach your goal, right? You should stand up and keep going whenever you fall. That's what I recommend you to do. So keep trying something new, keep trying to improve, keep trying to learn new things and try out new things and make it to the end of the tunnel, because right there the light is waiting for you.
looking back, I realized I learned a critical lesson during this failure. That was a big key to my success on YouTube and with affiliate marketing. And this brings me to the second lesson I want to share with you. And it was that if you want to succeed online, you have to develop skills. The reason my dropshipping business failed is simply because I didn't have any marketing skills. I didn't know what products to pick, I didn't know how to make great ads, and I didn't know how to write website copy. So after failing miserably, I decided to invest a lot more time into learning the fundamentals of marketing.
Yeah, that's a great advice right here. In the beginning, you should definitely try to improve your skills. You should invest money into yourself, into learning new things, trying out new things, and getting better, and changing how you view the world and your knowledge about things, especially if you're trying to build a business online. being an influencer or a content creator or a YouTuber, then you should definitely learn all of the skills that it takes to be successful in this kind of business.
These were things like copywriting, sales, video editing, and graphic design. And if you're just getting started in online business, I highly recommend you learn all of these, as they'll help you make money much faster. In fact, it was these skills that would help me make over $60,000 in profit in just a few months. I took a break from business for about 6 to 12 months after my ginormous failure, and I decided to get a new job at a clothing store. At this point, I was 17. My mom and I were still struggling financially, but I had saved up enough money from my job to give dropshipping one last try. This time, I started with a completely different strategy. Instead of investing all my money into a single product, I would do small tests first to see if I'd get any sales. I would only allow myself to spend $100 to $200 per product.
That's still a lot of money to try and test things, right? In the beginning, you should not spend that much on any kind of business if you are not sure of the outcome, right? Especially $200 per product. Imagine if she would launch 10 product, 20 product, 50 product, then she would lose all of that money once again. So definitely not the right strategy right here.
That way I wouldn't lose all my money. But after testing 4 to 5 products, I still made no sales. I was so close to giving up and just accepting another crushing failure, but I decided to test just one more product. It was this dog water bottle. At the time, this product was trending and going pretty viral. And within 6 months, I scaled this product to over $60,000 in profit. I honestly couldn't believe it. I had finally found a winning product. And at that time, seeing that amount of money in my bank account was life-changing. And that's how this part of my journey taught me the power of persistence. I was so close to quitting again, but I stayed strong and it all paid off. It made me realize that you can succeed in any business, as long as you're following a proven plan and you don't give up. But although I found success with dropshipping, I realized that the business wasn't sustainable.
Yeah, especially if she's trying to sell trending products, you would have to constantly find new trending products to sell and stay on top of trends every time. So the best way to find a sustainable e-commerce business is to build a brand around your own product. And so people buy product from the brand or from yourself, and you shouldn't have to surf around trends to make any sales, basically. But that's very, very difficult to do, and it takes a long time to get there, and a lot of money, of course.
In fact, if you're a beginner, I actually don't recommend you start dropshipping. And the reason is because it requires high-level skills and can be risky. Now that I look back, there were a ton of other businesses that I could have started that were a lot better, that had a lot less risk involved.
Such as starting a YouTube channel, being a content creator, being an influencer. That's actually a great business start and a great idea to make money online. And I highly encourage you to try it if you're thinking about it.
And I'll share more about that soon. So I ended up closing down my dropshipping stores and invested all of my money into the stock market. And I just waited for my next opportunity, which leads me to stage 3, how I went from $100,000 to $1 million. At this point, I was 18. I had $100,000 saved up from dropshipping, working different jobs, and from the stock market. At this time, I noticed TikTok became very popular. This was back in 2020 when the platform was relatively new. And I saw an opportunity to share my finance knowledge that I learned over the past couple of years. Because at that time, there wasn't any girls my age talking about that stuff. So I used the skills I developed over the last year and started posting content. And within just a few weeks, my account took off.
That's really good. You got a ton of subscribers. That's great.
I was getting thousands of views.
She did a great job there on social media. Of course, it helps that she's young and a young lady who is also very attractive. That will help her, of course, on social media, but she was also making great content that was helpful to people. So if you focus on your target audience, on helping other people, try to solve their problem and achieve their goals, then you can also find that kind of success.
Sometimes even millions every time I posted. And honestly, I was so excited. I felt like I was adding so much value to the world and helping young people become financially independent. People would comment on my videos and say, Thanks to you, I started investing, I started a business. This honestly lit me up with so much joy. And as my TikTok started to grow, I decided to expand to other platforms like Instagram and YouTube. The first year was pretty slow, but after landing more and more sponsorships and selling more affiliate products, I ended up making around $50,000 a month.
That's really good. After a couple of years only of work, that's really, really good.
As a 19-year-old. I can't even describe the feeling going from making literally no money to struggling financially for years to then making $50,000 a month honestly felt unreal. It was like I honestly won the lottery. But as awesome as it wasn't always $50,000 every month. It went up and down quite a lot, and that made me realize that I need a more consistent income stream, which led me to the last stage of.
Yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're trying to become a content creator or an influencer of some sort or a YouTuber, you should know that like every other online business, it is very inconsistent. There are ups and downs. Some months you will earn a lot of money, some other months you will earn much, much less. It depends on the type of content that you make, it depends on the season, it depends on the current events, it depends on the stage of the market, it depends on many different factors, unfortunately.
My journey. This is the stage where I went from $1 million to $5 million. At this point, I was 19 and I had about $1 million in investments and in my bank account. And I decided to break down my income streams and look at which one was the most stable and likely to scale. I was making $15,000 from sponsorships. I was making around $5,000 from YouTube AdSense. I was making around $10,000 from affiliate marketing, and I was making $20,000 from coaching. And at that point, I realized affiliate marketing was a gold mine. I was barely investing any time into making that $10,000 a month, and I realized it was extremely scalable. And so I decided to go all in on affiliate marketing and realized how powerful the business model really is. I realized this was the business I should have started in the first place, and the business I recommend beginners start. Because with affiliate marketing, you don't have to create your own product.
Yeah, you only have to find products that pay a high commission on every sale that you make them, right? And it's not that complicated. If you are in the finance niche, like she is in the finance niche, you will earn a lot of money through advertising, and you can also earn a lot of money through affiliate marketing, because the product that they sell in the finance niche, such as financing option for your somewhere real estate, for example, or for the stock market, for example, they are very expensive and can earn a lot of return for the advertiser. So affiliate marketing in this kind of niche can pay you a lot in commission. That's true.
You also don't need thousands of dollars to get started, and you don't need specialized skills. The only thing you need to learn is how to create viral content. So while I loved running Sarah Finance, I decided to cut down on sponsorships and focus most of my energy on building my affiliate marketing business. And it quickly became my biggest income stream. I was now making anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 a month from affiliate marketing, and about $20,000 from YouTube and sponsorships. Now you might be thinking, that's easy for you to say since you have thousands of followers. But the truth is, you don't need a large following to make money with affiliate marketing. In fact, I discovered a new method that does not require you to have thousands of followers or even show your face. And it's making people like Lena over $90,000 in just 1 year. It also made another one of my students $66,000 in just a few months. Now, I don't have time to go into detail in this video, but if you'd like to learn more about how you can get started, I actually share this exact method inside my affiliate marketing course. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll have a link for it in the description of this video. But fast forward to now, I can't tell you how much my life has changed. In just 5 years, I've gone from being depressed and financially trapped to now making over $5 million by the age of 22. With all this money, I've been able to buy my dream house, travel anywhere in the world, and most importantly, take care of my mom. Here's a photo of me and my mom when we were on vacation in California.
Yeah, that's great that she reminds us that the most important thing in life is our friends, our family, our relationship. It's great to have the money and the freedom to do whatever you want, right? But the most important thing, as she reminds us right here, is your relationship with your friends and family and your loved ones, the people that are close to you and that you cherish.
She no longer has to work and we get to travel the world together. I still work hard, but it's a big relief to know that I no longer have to worry about money and my mom is taken care of and she no longer has to struggle or work a job. So if you're watching this video and you're still in the early stages of your journey, I just want to say that I believe this is 100% possible for you. I know that you may be struggling right now and it may feel like a world away, but if you avoid the mistakes I made and follow a proven plan and just don't give up, then you can 100% achieve your dreams.
Yeah, that was a great video, very insightful to hear her journey. So make sure you subscribe to Sarah and give her video a like. Thank you for watching this video with me today, guys. Click right here to watch the next one, and I will see you there. Bye bye.